Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio February 8, 2022. Today brings an opportunity for you to see things as they really are, not how you'd like them to be. It can be easy to fool yourself when things aren't the way you wish they were. But you can only get away with that for so long before the truth comes flooding in. There comes a time when you need to face the truth about things. Any time is an excellent time to start anew in this area. Take your time and trust in yourself. Today you could find yourself dealing with some very emotional people. Maybe you will visit with your parents or siblings. At a family gathering, some intense feelings could be expressed. Pay attention to what is being said, because it is important. This is an opportunity to clear the air and to get to the bottom of things. With love and patience, hearts will be opened, and healing can begin. Like learning a foreign language, you must be patient in approaching new challenges. Don't get frustrated by the fact that you can't learn the contents of an entire dictionary in a day. The lesson today is to adjust your mindset so that you are encouraged by the progress you make, instead of being discouraged by all the work that there is left to be done. Big projects must be taken one step at a time. The wind is blowing quite strong today, and you will find that things are blowing around in a huge frenzy. This whirlwind of activity is threatening to pick you up, spin you around, and take you to a far-off land. Be cautious of anything that suggests that this may be the case. People may be taking on unrealistic attitudes that may lure you into grand schemes. Beware of fanciful promises. The family sector of your life will be under the delicate impact of Pluto. This does not mean that your family life will be seriously threatened. But it is quite possible that some of you are facing some conflicts with those close to you. Don't make a big deal out of it, and try to find a solution that works for everyone. This aspect of the sun is explosive and dangerous. It can cause unexpected and brutal events. If you have enemies, beware. If you don't have one, be extra careful, as a viper could very well be under your sleeve. You need an infusion of foreign culture, maybe just food, maybe a little online exploration, or maybe long trip. It's the perfect time to get yourself exposed to the world. Hold the bar firmly, don't let anyone influence you. Today may bring sudden and unanticipated change. Your romantic partner might make an announcement that could knock your socks off. Or you could meet someone who makes you the offer of a lifetime. You may feel a bit apprehensive, but try not to worry. Remember that change, although stressful, always leads to growth. Enjoy your new adventure. If you are talking about another person today, make sure you aren't saying anything that would upset them if they were standing right next to you. Gossip may be running rampant, but this is no excuse for you to contribution. The time to roll up your sleeves and get down to business is definitely at hand. In fact, you'll probably have trouble focusing on anything else on this day. Whatever it is that needs your attention, mark it down on a list and have at it. Chances are you'll find that the day just flies by as you continue to tend to your work. Be sure to take time to rest and relax later on. Don't overdo it. While having the moon in your relationship sector during the dwarf planet series last full day of a mission to better understand your relationship needs and priorities is an advantage, even more so its friendly aspect to both Venus and Mars in your communication sector. This comes just days before the planets of love and passion are due to begin a 3-week alignment that will bring Venus' mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice together with Mars' war on communication barriers. Having the moon in your relationship sector during the dwarf planet series last full day here couldn't be more fortuitous. As well as making it easier to remain emotionally engaged and connected, the moon's friendly aspect to Venus and Mars is making it easier to keep the communication lines open during the final days of series mission to better understand your relationship needs and priorities. Your tarot reading for today. Judgment, the World, and the Hermit. There are some good things promised in this draw, whose first 2 cards highlight some new challenges for your emotional and personal life for the month of February. Without a doubt, you'll spend some happy times with your loved ones and even with a man who appears at your side. This man has a certain influence over you which will grow in the coming weeks. This is a man close to you, who shows kindness towards you. You know some of the feelings he has for you, but part of them escapes you as well. The draw shows that his feelings could be more intense than you believe today. Yes, your importance to him may be greater than he lets you think. This revelation could change your life, because on the day he makes a declaration to you, your heart will be touched. In fact, you have feelings for this person too. He knows that, you've told him many times, but the communication between you is not always clear and misunderstandings could have hindered the success of your discussions. That's why everything is not perfect yet, but should improve as soon as this man, who could undoubtedly lead you very quickly onto happier paths, has made his avowal. If you're the type who likes to stay up late, you may experience the influence of the Moon-Saturn sextile, which eases making responsible choices. You may at least catch yourself before staying up the whole night. Later, the Moon sextiles Mercury, your mood relaxes, and you could feel the urge to socialize. Talking to strangers comes naturally to you, and you may find you have a penchant for spinning a great yarn. When the Moon sextiles Jupiter shortly thereafter, this is taken up yet another notch, and you could come across as kind and warm-hearted due to the sociable nature of this aspect. You could, in fact, be feeling much more generous than usual, and you may find that others are in the mood to do something nice for you as well. The evening brings yet another round of good fortune for socializing, and the Moon sextiles Venus, increasing your desire for closeness and intimacy with your partner. If you're alone tonight, no worries. Maybe it's time to write a list of all the things you love about yourself. Self-appreciation is important, and either way, you'll find that you have good luck all around you in matters of the heart. Not all lessons have been easy to digest, but any unaligned relationships, goals, or material distractions have been cleared away to make space for you to receive what you truly desire. Congratulate yourself for meeting this time with grace. Although Venus will now move through its post-retrograde shadow, the worst of this tricky transit is behind us. Shortly following this, the Moon enters Capricorn, ending its void of course, which began yesterday morning. Over the next 2 days, the Moon will conjunct the 3 personal planets as well as Pluto, prompting us to ground our words, our hearts, our actions, and our capacity for self-mastery. This period may have a somewhat serious emotional overtone, so remember that time is on your side and there is no need to rush something to completion.